Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Serious Strategy Gamer, and we are returning to our Let's Play of Humankind. We are in a war against the... What is their name these days? Against the Huns. We've just conquered the first city up here in the north. We've also beaten back an incursion of their riders down here in the south. But we will need to go a little bit beyond that. But that being said, we are very close actually, I think, to advancing to the new area. We just need 2 more stars to do that. We are going to get one from New Science next turn. We're also going to get one soon, I think, by growing with 3 more people. And then there's another one that we could potentially get. It does show that the reward is 0, but I think that's just a glitch. So if we were to build 5 more industry districts, then I think we would be getting some bonus there. We are currently building a harbour here, and we are currently building 2 industrial zones at West Point. So that's already 3. If we got 2 more, I think we'd be doing pretty well. So let's actually go to Edgeworth. And I do think we should try to build another industrial district up here in the north. Get a nice little triangle going here, and that should be fantastically fine. Right, let's actually prioritize that. That's going to take 2 turns, right? So how about we build actually the complete triangle right now? That would potentially take 4 turns or something like that, yes? Yes, it would. How about Edgeworth? I think you guys could do with another science zone over here. No, sorry, not Edgeworth. I meant Cliff City. You guys, we do have a bit of a science zone down here with a triple one there. But there's also the copper there. And I think if we were to build one over here, we'd be losing 2 food, but we'd be getting 20 more science. So I do like that idea. Let's actually prioritize that. I think we can build the harbour first, but otherwise we should be focusing on that. Right, that is that. So let's end the turn here. Let's see what we can do. Right, so I think you guys can make your way down here. We are going to
unlocked seafaring. To safely travel the dangerous, hungry oceans. You can cause trouble anywhere you want now, and have a better chance of getting away with it.
Okay. That is lovely. Indeed, we are getting more science stars. Now, I think these guys here should try to come... I think if we were to go over here... No, there is a bridge over this. So, maybe we're just going to send you there, and then you guys can withdraw a little bit. These riders should not pose much of a problem, but these guys are all pretty wounded, so I don't want to overdo it there. Right, that being said, you guys should come back to the north, I believe, because we've just been beaten back over there. And I kind of dislike that. There were some skirmishes here. Oh, and indeed they are there again. I think we cannot retreat. We're going to lose that battle, so we're simply going to go for an instant resolution. Because these guys are just too strong. So we've lost that battle. That did cost us more war support. And that's really not nice, because we can't have that. So we will need to discipline the Maya there. Right, let's take a look at the other things here. I do think we should revisit our technology. We are considering feudalism, but look at that. We are pretty much falling behind here. This is the medieval technology, right? This is area 3. We are soon going to enter the 4th area here, and we haven't really researched that much in area 3 here. So I think we need to refocus a little bit on our research. And to that end, while feudalism is great with the crop rotation and the chivalry, we might also need to consider our military at some point. But I do think actually the most important thing is to actually increase our research speed here a little bit. And theology seems nice for that. More science per researcher and more researcher slots. But I also do think alchemy with a plus 10% science and more stability. So I think that is a great track up there. So let's start out with that, and then we're going to do some other... Wait. And then we're going to do some other things, but we actually need to cancel the other things first, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's fine. That's fine now. Now, the next question is, we just uncovered seafaring. So I think that, for the first time, does give us access to semi-decent ships. So maybe we should build those. We do have a harbour here now, right? So yeah, let's just squeeze that in briefly before we're going to build the next research quarter here. I simply do want to have one of these. You know what? We can probably instantly buy it out. We do have a lot of money here, so let's actually do that. That does give us more on the research quarter, and now we do have a ship that can actually take on to the high seas. It can't stay there for long, but it can there for a moment, and I think that's going to be alright. Right, so 3 more districts. One of them is going to finish next turn, 2 of them are going to finish next turn, and then, so in 2 turns we should be fine there. How is our population looking? 86. Yeah, we did lose one, didn't we? Yeah, but we're going to grow here in 1 turn, 1 turn, and 1 turn, so that should be pretty close. And I'm thinking that we should potentially delay advancing to the next era, maybe 4 turn or something like that. Right, that being said, you guys do walk north. You guys do make your way over here too. Population loss, yes, yes, yes. That is always happening. Ooh, one of the aesthetics one has been unlocked too. That's really lovely. I think we're going to get a good number of stars now. We can actually advance now, but I think the builder star is going to come in next turn. And potentially 2 more population. That could be close. That could be close. That's 3 turns here. 2 turns here, and in West Points that's also in 2 turns. So in 2 turns, whoop, sorry, go away. So in 2 turns, close that. In 2 turns, we would be having 160 extra fame, and in 1 turn we're gonna have 177. I think both of these things are something that we would want to grab, because the extra fame is gonna be helpful. Violence with the English. You are needy. That's okay, I suppose. And we are selling some resources. Okay, that's cool. Right, so let's see whether we can do something to accelerate the growth here of this population a little bit more. What if we were just to grab a lot of people here into a farming role? It would still be 2 turns, so that doesn't really change anything. Not over here at least. And I think we do need 2, right? Yeah, it's 2 more. So how about West Point? You're growing 2. You're going to be growing in 2 anyway. Yeah. Okay, not much we can do there. So probably we will need 2 turns. But let's see about that. There is another battle somewhere. Oh, it is over here. Well, let's do open that. We're going to definitely do the manual battle here. Right, that's a bit of an awkward assessment here, but I think it's going to be alright. Let's just place these guys a little bit more sensibly. Like such. I think that's going to be alright. And we're not going to pull in any reinforcements there. Right, yeah. You're all taking a lot of casualties just trying to advance there. Let's do flank you. Let's get out of the river. Let's start to attack them. So that should all be dealt with. Yeah, there we go. That is very nice because we are, of course, a war against them, and our war support is dwindling. It's going down by 1 per 10. Theirs is going down much faster, though, so that's nice too. You're actually exhausted, and you aren't. Sometimes these mechanics are a little bit opaque to me, but okay, I suppose. Right, 1 idle city. You've finished all of your industrial districts down there. That's lovely. Let's get to the charcoal kiln because that is going to give us good adjacency bonuses, and I think that's going to be nice. Right, your stability is starting to look a little bit bad, so let's actually also try to get the aqueduct. And then we can revisit you once you're done with that. I think that's good. Right, we can pick a culture. We've got the idle army here. Ooh, nice. Okay. So you guys, you've got 4 movement points. Let's try to get over here. Do remind me later. And then we're going to get over here. And then down here. And then we're going to try to make a crossing there potentially to new lands. Because if we do look at the overall situation, we've got a continent here. We're dominating that for now. And we've got 1 big continent here, which obviously might be 2. But this is occupied by 3 different nations. One of them is actually huge. I mean, just look at the purple guys down here. But I'm thinking that there could be some interesting islands down here. That's a huge territory that hasn't been unlocked yet. So I think that's fine. Right, let's double check here. So 1 more district, 2 more people. 2 more turns. I think we can allow to wait there. An area star is unlocked. That's nice. We've got a mutinous area here in Neshar. Interesting. Population gain. Oh, we did get one down there. That's lovely. But what can we do? What else can we do? What are you guys doing up here? What are the purple guys doing up there? I dislike that. Okay, purple. Come on, guys. How are we doing? Our treaties... We don't allow open borders. We do tolerate skirmishes. What are you doing in my lands? You've got pretty good people here, don't you? 31. Immortals, you're anti-cavalry. Stronger when fighting from high ground and fortified. I really dislike the fact that you're here. Why would they be doing that? Let's move our one army up there. What else have we got? We've got you and we've got the ship, yeah. Right, let's do sally forth. And hopefully find new lands. Okay, there is some coastal area there and there seem to be some islands. So that at least is good. Okay, we're going to move a little bit back here because I want to be supported by these guys. And I don't like the fact that the purple guys here, they are incredibly strong, aren't they? Right, so that being said, yes, we can advance. But again, we did get that star. I don't think any other star is in reach except for the agrarian one. And we're going to stick to that. Right, you've also pretty much finished all that stuff up there. That's nice. Also, your stability is starting to trend down, so I would like the aqueduct. How's Edgeworth doing? Pretty okay so far. And West Point. Again, you're building your aqueduct. That's good so that it will increase your stability. Other than that, though, I think we are more or less fine here. We don't need that much more infrastructure. We could build one more district, I suppose. Although I do like that setup down there. We could make it a little bit the commercial hub. Yeah, why not? Okay, let's do get a couple of things here just out of the way. We're going to build all of these things, I suppose. We don't need the food per farmer, really. Well, but we can do it. Yeah, let's just grab these things. Continue the infrastructure here. I think that's going to be okay. Right, so, end the turn. Population gain. That should give us the last error star here. Nice. Good, you guys are going to make your way down here. Let's see whether they are still there. I'm not sure what these guys were doing there, really. But I dislike that. Right, you guys are going to start the siege there. So they've got 4 people. I think we can actually attack. Yeah, let's do the assault here. We've got the reinforcements. We're going to do a manual battle, of course. Right, everyone doing fine so far. You guys can potentially switch. Don't think there's any way we could get down there, so that's going to be okay. We're going to call in the archers too, but that should be it for the deployment. Oh, interesting. You're outside of your fortifications there. No, you are considered behind walls. Why? Unfortunately, we can't get down there. Well, unfortunate. Right, nevertheless, let's start shooting you. You guys do walk down here. You could attack, but that's not ideal. Then up over here, we're going to call in the archer first. Move you up here. And I suppose you could start attacking down there. No, let's actually start by attacking you. And then, can we attack? Should we attack? We're going to suffer more casualties than they do, so let's not. Let's do, however, come down here, and then we're going to start being ready to scale their walls. So I expect them to move forward, maybe suicide themselves against us a little bit. Yeah. Oh, interesting. They are pulling in more resources too. Right, so that being said, let's finish you off there, hopefully. No. So close. Just one health point there. Right, and then you guys can finish them off down there. Pretty much at least. Yeah, there we go. Fantastic. That does mean you guys can shoot these guys. Attack downhill. Attack across the hill there. That's okay. That's pretty much everyone. Suiciding yourself. Attacking. You're going to come around there. Ooh. That's a harsh attack there. Oh, these guys are not... These guys are actually scout riders. We haven't seen any of those... I wanted to say in a while, but I don't think we've seen them ever. I was expecting them to be the honey special unit there. Right. I think we should be able to kill you off, though. And then, yeah, can you get in here? No, you can't, because there's that scaling the cliff mechanic. Right. You guys could get in there. And I think that's exactly what we're going to do. Right, and then you guys can come up over here. Do we get another turn? They are going to attack us here in the city, I think. No, they are going to attack out of the city there. Interesting. Why would they do that? Okay, that's going to continue next turn. That's okay-ish, I suppose. Right, let's continue to check the area up here, because I'm really eager to exert some revenge on them for doing that. Right, guys, do get closer. I want to be able to reinforce there. Right, and then we've got the ship. So, new shores await us. What have we got? Some islands? Indeed, some islands it is, but do they carry any interesting resources? Obviously, just a couple of desolate islands are not going to be what we're looking for, but I think that's okay. Right, we have got the population star, so I don't think there's anything that is within easy reach here, except for maybe the expansionist star, but that's not that great. So I think we can actually advance to the next area here, so that is what we're going to do. We could stay with the Khmer. They do give some nice bonuses, but actually it would only give us a little bit of fame bonus. We do have enough fame that I think that's not required. There's money to be had with the Dutch. There are various other things, but the one that I really like the most is the Mughals. These guys do create a little bit more industry per number of territories in your sphere of influence on our capital. I don't know exactly how much that is. You know what? We should actually check. So we can check that easily, I think, by just looking at Cliff City. You guys are fine over here. We're earning 488. Let's keep that number in mind. And then let's pick the Mughals, because what I really am after is the Jama Masjid, which does give us 3 more industry per worker. That is going to be huge. We are going to have a lot of workers. That is going to be a very nice thing for us to do. So, yeah, let's adopt the Mughal area here. We're going to confirm that.
Geography, cartography, algebra, optics, astronomy. It's a time of discovery and exploration. But discoveries are not made solely by traders and adventurers. Those who explore with ships and caravans would go in circles without those who explore with pens and parchment. So, did you choose them for their impressive constructions? I bet it was the elephants with cannons.
Right, lovely. So we have new areas here, new stations here. So that's cool. I like that. It's actually super cool. Right, the Aztecs now feel differently about us. How do you feel then? Aggressive. Ooh. Comparable strength. Their war support is higher. They see us as their closest challenger. And we do follow different religions. All of that is pretty true. No doubt around that.
Come, relax.
Yeah. We are going to demand that.
Salve the wounds you caused, and we can move on.
We have a lot of open grievances against them, which do fuel war support. Oh, look at that. They are attacking us over here. Ooh, and they are stronger now because they probably have two armies there. That's not great. Well, let's finish this battle first. I think we can do so easily. Right, first of all, archers. Second, grab the thingy there. Thirdly, attack over here. Finish them off. Capture the city. And thereby, they should completely collapse at this point. What is this? They're attacking us. Are they now? We're being attacked on all sides here. So I think we'll have to revisit our approach here. So I think we're going to continue with the theology, but we're probably not going to go into alchemy, even though the more science would have been nice. But I do think we need to think a little bit about our war situation here. I think war summons are going to be the next best thing, and then either go into heavy infantry or actually try to get the special unit here that we did have before. 42, strength here 35. I think this would be great. They're comparable in what they need. I mean, the furnace is kind of nice, and the armory is too. So we don't necessarily need military architecture. We don't even have siege tactics. We can now get all of these things here too. We could try to jump that, couldn't we? I mean, the arquebusiers, gunnery, halberdiers, flintlocks, siege cannons are the extremely great units that we can now use. But for that, we do actively need gunpowder warfare, and for that we need to come down one of these paths here. And either way, that's probably going to require war summons. Or we can go via chivalry. We can bypass all of this stuff by going chivalry, furnace steel, gunpowder warfare. But that is going to take 25 turns. This, on the other hand, is going to give us an immediate benefit here with the crossbowmen and potentially one of these guys. Okay, so yeah, let's do it like that. Right, new grievance available. Trade route blocked. Yes, there's a lot of violence going on. Right, what are you guys doing? So,
Do not deceive me.
my demands, yeah, that's okay. Your war support should now be actively collapsing. You've got 2 turns left. That's fine. And we've got the idle city, cliff city. What did you build? Yeah, that stuff. So your stability is now recovering. That's great. And we can now build this thing over here, because we've got 15 people working here. So this is going to be a whooping 45 industry just by that, plus any of the bonuses that that we're going to talk on top of that. So how much would you be getting? You would be getting industry per adjacent maker's quarter. And that is basically it. So you do want to be adjacent to the maker's quarters. That's understandable. So if we were to put that here, plus 65, here it's 67 because we're going to get another mountain. It's 6 influence here and 5 influence there. But I do like the idea of going here because there are going to be more adjacency bonuses over time. So that would be a good spot. How about down here? Even that is going to be a huge increase here in plus 47, plus 47. This would be great, but I think ultimately over time the adjacency bonuses are not going to be that great. But that being said, we can build one in every district, so we might as well go there. We've got one of these things over here. Or is that just a normal? I think that's just a normal district. We do know now that that is saltpeter. But yeah, let's start out by building one over here. And then we need to see whether that actually increases the industry per workers every time. But yeah, I think that's going to be a great thing to do there. And you know what? We might actually just immediately go into the next one. So yeah, let's check that out over here. So it would be plus 62 here, wouldn't it? Yeah, and plus 47 there. But this is not going to cost us any stability. This is. On the other hand, you're going to get bonuses from all of these adjacent things. So yeah, let's place that over here. So we've got a good solid plan there. That is nice. Do we want to go for more armories and stuff? I think not. I think we're okay for now. Good, yeah. Let's build these two things. And let's continue our exploration here. No interesting resources for now. But at least land. So that is good. And then let's look at this battle here first, because I think this one is going to be pretty easy. Let's do the manual battle. Not really sure what's happening sometimes there with the animations. Right, but with the allocation of people, I think I'm fine with that. These two guys seem to be the strongest. Ouch. Right, let's start firing on them. Now they are taking down the hill, so maybe we should try to get a little bit to the back here. Shouldn't get there. We can go here. They could only advance to here, right? So we wouldn't want our archers to be really directly adjacent to that. But sort of everything else could be okay. We do need 2 people up there. So who's going to be going there? We only, strictly speaking, need 1 person up here. And potentially the best guy is this guy over here. So you guys can walk down here. You guys can pull back a little bit. You guys can then shoot. You guys do pull back on this tile there. And then you can get over there, but you can also come here. You know what? Let's get all the way down there. Move here. Shoot. Ooh, you do need to cover this area here, don't you? Yeah, I think you do. Get here. And then you need to defend there. Ouch. They are really strong. With that being said, I think they're not strong enough to withstand our archers here. Yep, there we go. They did lose a unit. I'm really not sure why they did that in the first place. They do have a relatively strong army there, so I'm a little bit concerned about that, not gonna lie. Then we do have the next battle up here, where I think they're coming in with 2 armies, so they did learn their lesson. Yeah, they do have 2 armies. We do have a strong force here, but I'm too reluctant to fight this. So indeed, I think we're going to retreat. They are nasty buggers. We'll need to do something for that. Let's do stay over here. I don't want to be flanked from the high ground there. Let's end the turn. Theology research, that is lovely. Close to victory against the Huns, that is nice. They're moving about over there. We're seeing more troops coming around this area here, so I really kind of dislike what they're doing there. Mutiny in Hattusha? Yeah, they would do that, won't they? Osmosis event, okay, that's interesting. So yeah, let's get the science boost, that's always nice. So, the Huns. No, that's the English. Resource sold. Sure, I'm gonna take your money. Right, so let's take a look at you guys. Right, your war support is 0, our war support is 80. I do want Hattusha, that is pretty much all that I can take. So, we are gonna force your surrender here. Nice. So, we're going to need to take a look at Hattusha. We're going to attach a couple of territories there. But that is going to give us substantial control over the south here, which I do like. We do need to be a little bit vigilant about what the Aztecs are going to do there. They are pretty much our closest rival at this point, even though the Mayans are very concerning. I dislike what they're doing there, so we do need to take that into account. That being said, I think now is a good place to put in a cut. So, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Do leave a like and everything, and I hope to see you around next time. Bye bye.